Nobody wants to be lonely, and who better to tell you that than our date coach, Kydon from Lunch Actually.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Morning.
So today you're talking, well, you're going to help out the plain Janes and the plain Toms, right?
Indeed, I am.
So describe like a plain Jane or plain Tom.
Okay, so generally I tell people there are 3 different tiers of people. You have the super good-looking, gorgeous top tier.
Thanks.
All right. And then you have the average middle tier. And
Thanks.
And then you have the plain people, the normal people who just like, the rest of us.
Yeah.
Then you must say thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
So everybody must be represented, right on.
I'm
Not that you are,
I'm
please.
going to ask you about self-awareness in a little bit, but let's carry on for now.
Okay.
Okay, so those are the 3 different tiers of people. And today we're going to focus on the plain tier and the average tier.
Right.
Now, the thing about this is that the average tier, especially for ladies, they actually get a lot of male attention.
Right.
If you look around you, you notice that it's actually the average people who get the most guys chasing after
Like the
them.
middle tier.
Yeah, the middle tier. Yeah.
And why is that?
Because guys are not so scared of them.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh.
less fear, less intimidation.
So the guys are threatened by the really, really good-looking, hot women.
Well, sad to say, but it is true. It is
And
a
vice
fact.
versa for women as well. Like, I don't want to be dating a guy who's better looking than me.
But the thing is,
There's nobody better looking
That's
than me.
not what you say every day on air.
it's kind of a stereotype, but there's 2 things here, Kydon. One
Yeah.
is sometimes the people who are so beautiful, oftentimes the personality isn't quite there because they don't have to develop a personality because everybody treats them like princes or princesses.
That's true.
That's one thing. Another thing is, for me, I actually like the look of more average girls better because you find the hidden beauty, and there can be more of a quirky beauty, and then they have sometimes they look great, sometimes they don't look so great,
Hold
but it's
on.
more interesting.
But you care about personality since when?
Oh yeah, that's a good. No, I don't want to give that impression.
But
Too late.
I think that's a good point because like different guys like different kinds of girls.
Yeah, but there's some girls that all the guys like. You know what I mean?
Like everyone can agree on.
Yeah, but I don't even really like those girls so much.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
No, as in if for a potential mate.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, if I look at like a hot girl on TV, I'll like that girl. But would I want her to be at home with me, cooking my dinner, talking to me after?
See her having my kids.
Not really.
Yeah.
But I
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, of course. And that's what I want to encourage the girls out there, the ladies. There are different guys who like different kinds of girls.
There you go.
And you have to try and find the kind that likes you.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you saying that even that guys who even like plain Janes?
Of course, I have.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, if you look around you, I think more plain Janes are attached than the really, really hot ones.
Can I make a point here? Hugh Jackman, arguably one of the world's handsomest men.
There you go.
His wife is a plain Jane. Have you seen Hugh Jackman's wife?
No, I haven't.
She's like
Actually-
20 years older than him. And
No,
she's,
actually, if you look around in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
A lot of their wives are plain Janes.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree.
so-
Yeah, now that I think about it.
Coming back to the earlier point we were making, Maddie feels she's in the top tier. Jason,
I don't feel, I know.
Okay, and Jason thinks he's in the middle tier. But how do you kind of gauge?
yourself?
How do you place yourself? Obviously, everyone wants to say I'm in the hot tier.
Yeah.
All right.
And obviously, maybe some people with I don't know, confidence issues may say they're in the bottom when they're actually not.
Okay, so the good way to pace yourself, to see yourself is what kinds of guys are going after you.
Okay.
All right, so if you have player guys, guys who make you feel very excited, who can talk very well. If these guys are coming after you all the time, then you have a good gauge that, hey, I am belonging to the top tier, which is not exactly a good thing to be.
Oh, okay. It's not a good thing.
So if you have like very plain normal guys, very like HDB kind of guys. Okay, wait.
that's the majority,
Yes, like very very normal guys in a normal job. IT don't really know how to talk.
Then you're in the average
Then you're
tier.
in the average tier.
Okay.
If you have no guys coming after you,
Yeah.
then you are the plain Jane.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't mean you have to be lonely. Just because
It totally doesn't mean that.
Because we
Totally.
can change things.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and that's
we can
what I
move
want
you
to
up
talk
to
about.
the average tier,
Yeah.
the middle tier,
Yes.
the most popular tier,
Yes,
by the way.
exactly.
Okay, that is Nick. So stick around, plain Janes, on how you can compete in the dating field, and also plain Toms as well. Here's Philip Phillips on Kiss 92.
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door tonight.
It's coming up to 8 o'clock with Maddie, Jason, and Arnold, and our date coach from Lunch Actually, Kydon on how plain Janes and plain Toms can compete in the dating field.
Exactly, and this in this part, I'm going to share like what you can do to bring yourself from being plain to being average, and maybe even being gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about, like guys and girls, they actually face the same kind of troubles. Being plain Toms also find it very difficult to get girls, and plain Janes difficult to get guys. And I just want to share about Terry.
Yes,
yes.
Singapore's most eligible bachelor who was on our show because his video went viral and he's looking for a girlfriend by December.
Exactly. All right. Now, to be honest, the first time I saw Terry's video, I was not very impressed. But yesterday I went out with him and we went to talk to girls in public.
Also, you're coaching him.
So you forced him to talk to girls.
I don't say that. I encouraged and I coached him to talk to girls.
But the guy has to be willing, right? And he's willing.
Yeah, I can't force him.
Right.
And
Semantics. Okay.
And the thing I realized is that his greatest strength is that he's got this really endearing and honest look.
He's not intimidating.
Yeah, he's totally not intimidating.
Yeah.
But he's just so shy and he doesn't know how to talk to girls. And you know, I asked him things like, "What do you like to do?" "I like to watch movies."
Yes, he talks like
and
that.
that's it. And then I'll be like, "Okay, you need to go on."
Yeah.
So I practice with him what to say, what to do.
Aww.
And the amazing thing was there was his friend had a camera facing like filming down.
Yeah.
And we actually approached girls and asked them if we could get you on film.
Just off the streets, huh?
Yeah, just off the streets. And whether we could get you on film and Terry would be approaching you and talking to you. And he got like easily like 5 to 6 groups of girls saying yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Way to go.
I was impressed, like, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think it's a confidence issue? I mean, at the end with plain Janes and Toms, it all just boils down to
a lot
confidence.
Of times, yeah, especially for plain Toms, it is always a confidence issue.
Okay.
It's a confidence issue and a knowledge issue where they don't know what to do.
But sorry, go ahead, Jason.
Another thing is, I don't think that Terry is sour at all.
Yep.
He seems like he's still got a good attitude towards life, a good attitude towards things.
Yep.
He's a positive person, and that goes a long way because sometimes people get frustrated. Oh, nobody wants to date me, and then they turn sour
bitter.
and bitter, and then
And there's nothing attractive about that.
that's
That
right.
makes it even worse, and I think that happens to honestly people who are in their late 30s, mid 30s.
Then the bitterness can set in.
because Terry is still very young, so it's like, oh, I'm so excited.
It seems to me what you've done is you've looked at Terry very closely and you've identified a strong point for him.
Yes, exactly.
And so he's like endearing and sweet.
Yeah.
Is that's your key
Honest,
attack
like, looks honest.
strategy,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Ah,
right.
okay.
And I think at the end of the day, it's just confidence as well. So if you act like a middle and top tier, you automatically get there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say so, right?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta love yourself and think highly of yourself.
Well,
like I'm great.
It's worked for you.
Yeah, for sure. like I've always said, right? Start by receiving compliments.
Yes.
When people say, "Hey, you look really nice today," thank you. Don't say, "Oh no." Say thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question here. We had this debate a little bit earlier.
Alright.
So if a plain Jane, so to speak, doesn't look so good, features wise, her face, for example, but she's got nice looking legs, so she's got a very nice other assets. Do you ever encourage people to promote these other assets beyond their personality traits?
Are you just
Show a bit of skin, bit of cleavage, show some legs.
Just say it.
Do you ever do that?
Yes.
Okay, but here's the question to the guys, right? Would that help you guys?
Of course it works.
Of course it works.
so
That's
there
why
you
I
go.
promote it.
So it's answered one.
Some women have pretty face. Some women have pretty other
So
stuff.
you gotta know your assets, right? So it boils down to you have to know your assets, whether it's physical.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or
and you need
spiritual
to
or emotional.
market it correctly.
Yeah.
You know, market your assets in the right way.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Who benefits from that? All right, in the next hour, I'm gonna tell you what are the 3 most terrifying